Hi, this is Hadas from Canva, and I'd like to show you the new Canva Sites option. The first thing we want to do, and the easiest thing to do, is just search for website on the home screen. And since this is only in beta stage, this is going to grow by the day, so keep an eye out on more and more templates. Now do notice that if you use this for the first time, you'll get this pop-up that asks you to try our new website experience. Make sure you don't hit the X on the right and you don't click on no thanks, but you click on try it for free. If you do that, then you get all the beta features of Canva Sites. So let's go ahead and do that. And for this example, I've chosen this template that is already made. I'm going to apply all 6 pages. And now let's make our edits. So just to make things quicker, let's pretend that I've edited everything and it's ready to go. You'll notice that there is no space between the pages. This is a one-pager scroll up and down site. So this is the first thing that is different. The second thing is that this menu appears on the left. What you are used to see at the top of the page is now located on the left. Now, one more thing that you'll notice is when you click on a page, you get this little icon at the bottom that looks like a small little white line. You can drag this up and down, and by doing that, you're increasing or decreasing the height of your page. So this can be very useful if you have more information or less information that you'd like to share on a certain page. Now let's scroll all the way down, and I'd like to show you that everything works on Canva Sites. When I say everything, I mean video, audio, links. Let's just click on videos and change this photo with this video. Let's take a look. Oh, I like that. Okay, now once we've changed that, let's scroll back up, and just 1 minute before we go ahead and click on Publish's website, let's click on Preview. This Preview button is very important just so you can see that your website looks very good on all devices. Canva Sites is responsive, which means that, for example, this screen preview looks excellent, but here I have another option to view it on tablets. And now I can see what it's going to look like on tablets, and Canva does this adjustment automatically. If you are not satisfied, you can always go back to edit and make a few changes. So let's click on that, and you can see everything is exactly in its place and it looks perfect on a tablet, and we did nothing. Here's our video. I love adding videos on my websites. Now let's click on the mobile, and here I can see my website on a smartphone, so you can see that it looks perfect and I can go ahead and publish my website. So let's close this, go back to our editing page. And just before I hit the Publish's website, I'd like to share with you something really cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a text effect to this text. Let's go with background and change the color. Okay, so far so good. And now I'm going to hit the Publish's website. Now the cool thing that I wanted to share with you is that Canva shares with me some review issues, and it turns out that I have a problem with something on this page. We've checked your website for common issues before we publish it. Oh, thank you, Canva. This is so helpful. So let's click on this, and now I get an explanation that the problem is with my text effect. So I can either click on remove this item, or I can just hit the X on the right, go back to the editing page and change my text effect. So I'm just going to click on none. Let's keep it that way and go ahead and publish his website. Now you see here 2 options. You might at the moment see only one because this is still in beta stage, but keep an eye out, just a little patience and you will get it. There also will be a 3rd option, but at the moment I'm just going to show you how to use these 2. So I'm going to click on free domain, and now I get a chance to choose my subdomain. One important thing I'd like to share with you, because this is still in beta, you get to do this only on the first website that you create. After that, it will remember the name that you'll give it and repeat itself. So think wisely what you're going to use at the moment. So I'm just going to try out, let's see if Sue is available. Now, as you can see, my site, since it's a free domain, is going to end with my.canva.site. I'm going to click on continue, and I see that it's available. So I can also edit this, and I can add another name to my subdomain if this is contact us or maybe some kind of marketing campaign. I'm not going to use that at the moment. And here I can change the name that will be published in my browser. So at the moment, as you can see, this is the name that was given to this template. I want to change that to my own name, so I'm just going to click here, Sue and Associates, which is my fictional business at the moment. And this is the name that is going to appear on all browsers. Now you'll notice on the left I have this favicon. If you don't know what a favicon is, it's a small icon of your logo or anything else that you choose that will appear on your tab. So I am going to change this because I don't want to use the Canva logo for my business. I'm going to click on this, and if I'm a pro user, I can always use my logo from my brand kit, or I can drop a file or upload anything to this file. So I have created this Sue and Associates logo. I'm going to drag this, and boom, there it is. See? I'm just going to click on done, and you can see it right here. Now I'm going to describe my site. Now this is very important because this is the description that is going to appear inside the browser. So take a few minutes to think exactly what words you're going to use. So once you do that, our next step is about permissions. We can enable a password protection for our website, which means that only people with a password will be able to enter our website. So just check mark this and you get a password. The second option is to hide your site from search engines. If you want to keep this confidential or just among friends, you can always click on that as well. Once we've done that, we click the publish button. Canva is preparing my design, and boom, my site is now live. How exciting! So here you can see our URL. You can copy this and share this. You can also view your website, and you can always submit feedback. So please take a few minutes and give Canva your feedback. I remind you, this is still in beta version. So let's take a look at our site. Looks very nice in my opinion. And now I want to show you the favicon. See what it looks like when you have so many tabs open? Well, I don't have at the moment, but if you do, it'll be much easier to find your website. Now let's go ahead and make some edits. Let's say I want to change a few things. I can always click on Edit Design or even go back to all my designs on the home screen and find my web design. But do notice that if you do any editing, you will need to publish your website all over again and go through the process from the beginning. See? It remembers me, it identifies me, and I just click on continue. I can also unpublish my site. If I'm going to click on this, Canva is going to ask me if I'm sure I want to unpublish. Well, yes, I'm sure I want to unpublish, and there it is, unpublished. It's not anywhere. If you're going to search for my URL, you are not going to find it. So let's go back to Publish's website and see our second option. If you don't want to use a free domain, you can purchase a domain through Canva. Let's click on Purchase a New Domain. Click on Continue, and let's search and see if our domain is available. So I'm going to try and search for Sue and Associates. Click Enter, and yes, sueandassociates.com is available. I can claim my domain for $18.99 US per year, and just go ahead and claim it. If I don't want this domain or if it's unavailable, Canva offers me other domains that might be suitable for me. So all I have to do is put in my details, my payment details, and that's it. And I can purchase my domain. A third option that will open up in the near future is to use an existing domain that you already have. So once you've done all that, you have your website published and out there. Super easy. Super fun. If you're not a pro user and you'd like to try out the pro account with Canva, I am super happy to offer you 45 free days to try out Canva Pro, no strings attached. You'll find the link in the description below. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.